allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and welcome, everyone. Roll call, Mr. Lundberg?
Hallam.
Yes.
Odie is absent. Klumper?
Yes.
Saxer?
Yes.
Schrader?
Yes.
With that, if there are no changes to the agenda, I would entertain a motion to approve it as presented, please.
So moved. Second.
There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. There are no conflict of interest disclosure waiver requests tonight, and I have not seen any or heard about any community input, so that takes us to the financial items. Mr. Lundberg, bills and claims.
As we always do, entered in some bills for this month's board packet, the end of June bills, $462,000. Quick vast majority, $392,000, was just to reimburse the food service account for the credit card payments that have been made for the second half of 1920 school year. Anybody have any questions on the rest of them? $8,200 of pay vouchers and $16,000 of food service bills. Yes, $16,000 of food service bills.
With that, I would entertain a motion to approve the bills and claims as presented tonight, please.
So moved.
Second. There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. General business, the first item we have under there is administration reports, superintendent's report, Superintendent Larson.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Just a couple of things to report on this evening for you. Want to continue to make note of our new elementary school construction timeline. Here in July, you'll pass a resolution authorizing that bond election. We will also have in July the tentative schedule or an outline of our bond election campaign. The actual election or vote will occur on September 10th, and then you'll see the outline presented there for your review. Tentatively, pending a successful bond, school opens in the fall of 2021. Would certainly advise any patrons or public interested in the process that we utilize to come to that decision, a facility use or facility review project committee outline and BV Vision 2040 are on our website for their review. The budget process for FY20 will have a formal public budget hearing at our July 15th meeting. That is at 6 p.m. That will occur prior to our annual reorganization meeting, and then there will be potential action on the FY20 budget at that point in time. Link summer reading and summer lunch program continue to be utilized at a high level, and we look forward to our kids reading a lot of books. We'll see them on Wednesday, this Wednesday. I don't know who the celebrity reader is, so we'll just make it a surprise. So if you want to know, you need to show up. A joint conference, school administrators of South Dakota and associated school boards provided opportunity for professional development to our school boards and administrators in the state of South Dakota, August 8th and 9th here in Sioux Falls. If you're interested, let us know and we'll get you registered. A couple items to note. I know it's probably seems too early to be talking about it, but the 1920 academic calendar will invite new staff or have new staff in on August 14th. Then we have 3 in-service workshop days, August 15, 19, and 20, and our first day of school is August 21st here in the fall. A couple of items I would note. Bus passes will be available after the 4th of July, starting on Monday, July 8th, and then the deadline for bus pass purchase is August 7th. That'll be communicated to our parents in a variety of platforms: phone, email, newspaper, marquee boards, etc. So that we'll start sending those communications here in July. We'd also note that the 1920 academic calendar and master activities calendars are available on our website for those that would like to begin planning. And then a special reminder, as I said, Monday, July 15th, it's the third Monday in July. Our budget hearing will occur at 6 p.m. here in the community room, and then our annual organizational meeting will take place following at 6:30 p.m. So with that, I would entertain any questions you have, and would just note that there's a transportation report for your review below the superintendent's report. So with that, any questions I can entertain?
Thank you very much, Superintendent Larson. No board policy tonight, so that takes us to our general business section. I would entertain a motion to approve items 1 through 8 as presented, please.
So moved.
Second. There's been a first and a second. All of those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Under personnel, I would entertain a motion to approve items number 1 through 12 as presented, please.
So moved.
Second.
There's been a first and second. All of those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. There are 4 items under there for just information only for your review. There is a Board of Education thank you from Mr. Beasley, and that takes us to our board reports. Does anyone have a special report they would like to give tonight? From Alternative Ed, if things go in our annual meeting, I would like to stay on that committee for another 3 years as the other 2 board members are turning over. So Lennox will be sending a new face, and so will West Central. So just for your information. And at this time, I would like to give a special thank you to Mr. Kerry Schrader for his 6 years of service on the school board. I really appreciate everything you've done for us and for the school district, and just we'll really miss you when you leave, but stay in touch, please, and let us know how things are going. But thank you very much for everything you've done.
Yeah, thanks, Renee. I just have a real short comment. Again, I want to just thank the students and the patrons of the Brandon School District. It's been a real pleasure to serve on this board and to be part of such a good organization. Again, I want to thank the teachers, Dr. Larson and his staff and his team of administrators, just super good people, and Mr. Lundberg and his back office staff that does so much. Again, it's been a real pleasure. A person's always proud in this area and out of the area when you can be part of such a good organization. And I've always kind of thought of this group as being part of a solution, not part of a problem. And just, it's been a real pleasure. And maybe I can kind of close it out and say the future's so bright you got to wear shades. Thank you.
I like that. So with that, I will invite everyone for some refreshments here after the meeting. There's a couple travel reports, so we will just entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
There's been a first and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you very much.